viewers, Walter here. They say a third time is a charm, and today I hope that's the case. 3 days in a row now, or 2 failures in a row I had of my GoPro freezing up on me. I'd come out here and try to do an update on water my tomatoes or something. I'm still putting up with my broke back, hurting back. I don't want to like that term broke. Something in there is broke. But the GoPro's been freezing up. Today I downloaded new firmware from GoPro, reformatted my card, and took out a battery that wasn't really a GoPro battery and put in a GoPro battery. Some of them Saturday night special batteries might be the cause. But anyway, you might see this and you might not. If it freezes up after 20 seconds of recording, that's not enough time to even bother to uploading a video. Right now, I haven't heard it beep and shut off, so I'm assuming it's recording. I've got it on my GoPro head strap, and the only reason I come out here is I try to water my tomatoes every plant every day. I could do my GoPro update from in the house. Got out here and my good water hose nozzle broke, so I had to rig up this antique thing. It doesn't work worth a flying flip. Well, that one squirts alright, but it's squirting everywhere. My tomatoes are looking really healthy. I came out here the other day trying to water these tomatoes. Got over there by the zinnias, and as soon as I squirted the water in there on the zinnias, a dead blame rabbit came running out of there like a bat out of Haiti. And needless to say, it got Walter's goat. It scared me no end. I couldn't imagine what was coming out of them bushes. He ran right by my feet. When something runs at you, you don't have time to say, oh, that's just a rabbit. For about 2 or 3 seconds there, I was pretty startled. Then I had to laugh. Scared of a rabbit. Reminds me of one time he had a train derailment. I don't know if I've told this story before or not. We had 30 or 40 box cars turned over, and we're out there with the Atlanta Derrick picking them up one car at a time, turning them around, reconstructing them, putting the wheels back under, stuff like that. Picked up a box car out of some bushes. I don't know, they were 3 or 4 feet high. Underneath that box car was a copperhead. A good sized copperhead. I dang near stepped on him. Well, that got my goat. If you've listened to my story, you know I'm petrified of snakes when they catch me unaware. I'll put a link into my rattlesnake story in case any of you are wondering what I'm talking about in the description. Anyway, to get to the point, my back is killing me. Don't be in here today, rabbit. I'm liable to get scared again. But to get to the point, Greg Reed, one of the Carman that was on the crew then, I was looking around for something to kill it with. I was looking for a club, a stick, something the size of my walking cane there or something to beat him to death with. Oh, Greg picked up a little twig about 12 inches long. Wasn't no more than a 12-inch ruler, really. Oh, short stick, not big as my little finger. And knelt right down there in front of that copperhead and beat him to death. That boy was always kind of wild. Anyway, he killed the copperhead. But, I don't know, a couple hours later, we picked up another boxcar. Out come a rabbit, and Walter dang near run over everybody that was out there. I was knocking people down to get away from that, what I just knew was another copperhead. But it was just a rabbit. And all the guys got a good laugh at me at that. Alright, I'm going to stop the camera right here and then we'll turn it back on a little bit when I get around there to the garden. Yes, sirree, Bob. My back is hurting pretty good today. I can lay down in bed at night and it's still hurting, but I can get fairly well comfortable and go to sleep if I lay on my side. But in the morning when I go to get up, Lord have mercy, getting up is painful. Once I'm up, I'm able to go sit in an easy chair in the living room in an upright position most of the day. And so far it's been real slow to heal up. I pretty well cracked something in there. If it don't get better in a couple of days, I'll go to the orthopedic doctor. Probably the same one that put my leg back together when I broke my hip. Dr. Hopkins, he's a pretty good doctor. The very least he could do is give me something for pain. These Tylenols ain't cutting it. I had a few old hydrocodones I took that first day, and they helped, made me high as a kite, but I used them up pretty quick. Just giving them a little drink here. Let's go to the other garden. It said SD card error just now, but I didn't want to format it. I don't want to lose the 2 videos I've already made. So I just pulled out the battery and put it back and it's going again. I would imagine my GoPro's getting wore out. I've made lots of videos with it. Now these light green plants here on my right are squash. The smaller ones here to my left are cucumbers, and they're starting to grow pretty good, but I've read that cucumbers don't grow good when it's cold. And we've had some pretty chilly nights here lately. And let me tell you, I got some blooms coming on these squash. I've had trouble with the neighbor's goats getting out, and I'm afraid they're going to come over here. And there's a robin out there hopping around. Come over here and eat my garden. We're going to have a war if them goats eat my garden. I need to be weeding the cotton picking thing. You won't catch Walter with a sore back out here doing no weeding. Tomatoes are looking pretty good. Got some green ones coming on. That one there on the right's got a couple about the size of a tennis ball. Maybe one of those will be my first tomato sandwich. I'm going to have to get out here and tie my cucumbers up. I got them planted too close together. Oh, quit hurting back. Let's see if we can get comfortable on this easy chair. Anyhow, maybe I'll have a blog for you today, and maybe I won't if I get in there and stick this thing on the computer and find out there ain't no video files on it. That being the case, I'm just talking to myself. Got one long pepper plant growing over there and 4 golden zucchinis over there. That don't need much today. In case this thing is about to click off. Wonder how many other people out there with a GoPro just assumed it's broke. You can go on the GoPro website and update your software, which I finally figured out how to do today, and reformat your card. And maybe my card's getting wore out, so when I go to Walmart, I'm going to get a new SD card. That might be my entire problem. That little cotton picking thing might be, y'all know I've made 1,000 videos with it, so that might very well be the problem. Might need a new SD card. I reformatted it on the computer today. But just now it came up with an error, so there could be a problem on it. Just look at them tomato plants growing. They need the suckers cut off of them. Be limbed up to get some circulation sunlight in there. Just got to force myself to come out here in a day or two and get that done. I'm lucky I could get out here long enough to water my tomatoes, because right now I'm hurting pretty good. We're going to go in the house and pop a couple of Tylenols when I get comfortable. Maybe I'll be able to sit to the computer long enough to upload a video. Thanks for listening to me ramble.